Alright, y'all. We got Black YouTube has gotten worse. Now, I ain't see this video till like a year later. This bitch got 2.3 M's. I'm finna see what this talking about. As far as the thumbnail, it got like the little 20 V's and things of that nature. Stuff that I record on YouTube in there. So I just want to see what he
got a
talking about.
BBL.
Y'all new, subscribe.
Asking homeless people freaky questions. Little RT.
Now, me personally, I rock with the 20 V's. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. The problem was when people start kind of like faking it or just using kids and things of that nature. Certain stuff it did it got took overboard. I can admit that. But yeah, let's just see.
20v1. This is actually getting out of hand. A few months ago, I dropped a video titled The Problem with Black YouTube, and in that video,
I do feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like it's kind of repetitive. It's repetitive, and I ain't gonna lie, part of it got a lot to do with the viewers. I told y'all in the last reaction, bro, that's all y'all want to see. It's 20 V's. Y'all control the algorithm. Whatever y'all want to see, that's what we gonna jump on. Of course, we gonna feed it. If y'all ain't watching it, we ain't finna waste our time to even film it. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I know I ain't.
Talked about how I feel like there's two types of black content creators. One kind cares about their content and what they actually put out on the internet, and the other kind basically just trend hops and spams the most horniest content possible. All the public interview and like 20v1 spamming YouTubers. And that video has gotten a lot
Okay, I can agree. See, I'm the one that care. I really want a cult fan base. I really care about who watching me and things of that nature. I want people to rock with me for me. That's why I'm in this seat right here on a whole new channel. And I still got my other channel. I can still go spam 20 V's over there. But now I'm over here grinding. So I kind of get what he's saying. What happened?
My little sister.
I kind of get what he's saying, bro. But
and what they actually put out on the internet, and the other kind basically just trend hops and spams the most horniest content possible. All the public interview and like
I done tried all these, by the way,
YouTubers. And that video has gotten a lot of mixed feedback, you know? Some people said that I was spitting in that video. A lot of people even gave me a lot of props for speaking up about this issue. And then some people thought that what I was saying was kind of a little Uncle Ruckusy. Some people were even saying that I wasn't the best spokesperson for this because I speak proper and I sound white, even though I mean I'm pretty sure
you gotta look at it from both perspectives.
I don't know, y'all tell me. I guess I gotta sound black as well. I don't know how a black person is supposed to sound, but y'all tell me in the comment section below. Overall, there was a lot of mixed feedback with that video, and in today's video I actually wanted to return to that topic of black YouTube once again because I've been seeing some things, and I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key getting insane, starting with these 20v1s. Now, these 20v1s, they were pretty popular like 6-7 months ago, and they're still pretty popular till today. If you're unfamiliar with the 20v1, I mean, basically it's one person versus 20 other people, and they just speed date each person each round. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, these 20v1s are still popular till this day, and nothing's really changed with these, except for instead of using adults, they are now using children, as you guys saw in the intro. Yes, there was a creator out here who created a 20v1.
Alright, so I feel like using the kids, it's not it ain't really a big thing. It ain't really a big problem depending on how you using the kids. I ain't do a kid, but for the people that ran kids, I feel like it would have been a problem if they were using kids to find love or whatever the case may be in these 20v1s. I watched a couple of those 20Vs with the kids. That ain't what they was trying to transpire. If you throw a kid party and kids connecting and playing with each other, is that a problem? But it's a problem when somebody use a kid in a 20V and they ain't even dating. It's like connecting. It's making friends from the 20Vs I seen that was using kids.
With Little RT, the 10-year-old rapper. If that is not insane, I don't know what is. I genuinely don't. Instead of using Little RT as a side character like that one guy did, he's now upgraded to a main character, and they got this man speed dating children. But yeah, that's like the only.
You see that if you don't look at it as speed date. Don't look at like if just think about it like if they was at a party. You know what I'm saying? They still talking to each other. It's the same thing. It's just a one-on-one interaction.
Only changes they've made with these 20v1s. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Still scamming their fans with the Cash App link in the description, claiming that you're gonna make $750, and we already know how that goes. Cash App is not giving you $750 for free. That just doesn't make sense. That's a terrible business move. They're still using the exact same intros as one another, and they're also still using the exact same profile pictures as one another. Like, there's literally zero creativity.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Nah, I can agree with him on that. A lot of intros the same, a lot of profile pictures is the same. As far as their promotion, um, I mean, everybody got sponsors. Everybody using, got promotion. DraftKings, everything got promotions. Everything got sponsors and things of that nature. So I really pinpoint that. But yeah, it do become repetitive in a way.
It comes to these 20v1 tubers. Now, one specific 20v1 that I really want to talk about right now, because I feel like this is the elephant in the room, is this Lil RT 20v1. A few weeks ago, I was scrolling on Twitter, just getting in my daily scroll, and I see this poster, 20 women versus Lil RT. It's in Atlanta, and I also saw that Reddit logo in the bottom right. I don't know what Reddit has to do versus...
It was a lot of talking about this flyer. Nah, I can't agree. Don't put no grown women on no flyer with a kid. You know what I'm saying? This is my boy Mike. I rock with Mike, but I did think this was kind of crazy. It was a crazy look. I think this female right here had something to say about Mike doing this. She went on Instagram talking and all that shit, which I don't blame her. You feel me?
Lil RT, it's in Atlanta, and I also saw that Reddit logo in the bottom right. I don't know what Reddit has to do with this, but I just looked at it and I thought it was a troll. But then about a week ago, I was scrolling through Twitter again, and I seen a clip from this 20v1, and when I tell you, I was shocked.
Hey, what's your name? Tayden. What's your favorite color? Blue.
Okay, all right, next.
Now, this video is made by a YouTuber by the name of Mike Adelaboo, who's pretty much another variant of like...
Y'all see how y'all see the questions RT was asking, what's your favorite color? It wasn't like on those grown man questions. It was just like questions kids would ask if they wasn't doing a 20V, if that was interacting in real life. It was just a 20V is on camera. It seemed weird, but I don't think it's just weird, bro.
No Love Mar, Ryan with the Sauce, all those cornball 20v1 tubers. A majority of his content just revolve around 20v1s. Like, if we look at his last 12 videos, you can see that he did nothing else but 20v1s. And before the 20v1s, this man was basically just doing the find your matches and putting his friends on freaky blind dates. Like, he was basically just doing this on the find your matches and putting his friends on freaky...
Savage. Quante Savage and 4K, dog. Wow. I let Mike put me on that shit, man. Oh my
blind
God.
dates. Like, he was basically just doing this cornball content, pretty much. And I guess 20v1s got super boring, so he just had to spice it up by adding children to the mix. You may be thinking like, oh Cam, you might be overreacting, you know? Maybe this 20v1 isn't that bad. No, it's exactly what you think. This is a children's dating show. This man literally held a children's rizzing competition. This is not the TikTok Riz party. This is the YouTube Kids Riz party. None of these kids are over the age of 13 years old. What was going through this man's head when he was thinking of this video? Man, 20v1s are getting dead, man. Let's add some children to the mix. Like, bro, what the heck? What's crazy is this man also added boys to the mix to make it seem like Lil RT was there to find friends, when we know the true intentions of this. Like I said, this is a children's dating show. This freaky ass cornball got a room full of kids to try.
Yeah. You reaching now. I ain't gonna lie, you reaching.
And rizz up Lil RT. Is that not weird? I want to know what adults allowed their kids to get on this video. I genuinely want to know. Like, this is actually
That's my
insane.
thing. If the parents ain't tripping, you shouldn't be tripping.
Like, bro, just let these kids be kids. Why are we putting kids on dating shows? That is weird. Especially 20v1s. I find it so insane how much Lil RT has been used and abused and just exploited through the black community. Y'all need to stop using and abusing this kid for your own financial gain and just let him be a child, bruh. Why do we need videos of Lil RT swiping
But
dudes
my
for
thing
his...
is nobody use RT. I ain't never worked with Lil RT, but I'm sure he got paid. He got paid good. You know what I'm saying? His mama right here, she ain't got a problem with it. They for sure pay RT. It's business.
mom, or assisting dudes in a 20v1, or even Lil RT being on a 20v1. Nobody needs this content. What's crazy is, at the end of this Lil RT 20v1, this man has the audacity to say,
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to do another one, or y'all just talk to me, chat. Let me know.
man, I just held the latest dating show for children, man. If y'all want another one, make sure to tag your little cousin in the comment section, tag little Timmy, tag your little sister, any kids, I want them all. Like, dog, read the room. Nobody wants another Lil RT 20v1 or another children's dating show. You know this video is bad when this man turned off the entire comment section. This man probably got tons of hate for this, and I'm not gonna
Damn,
lie,
Mike, you
this hate
did
is
that?
justified. And if you thought that was bad, well, let me tell you that these 20v1s get even worse, because there's actually this 20v1 with this rapper that goes by the name of Finesse 2 Times, and it starts off as your average 20v1 that you'd see on Black YouTube. But then halfway through, Finesse 2 Times' son came in with them on the second round to basically just stick by his father's side while he's
King.
talking to these women. And the way that these women and Finesse 2 Times talk right in front of this child is actually weird. It's genuinely disgusting.
So after you nut, do you stay hard or you get soft?
That junk gets soft. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go for about 40 minutes for that junk even for round two.
You might not take 40 minutes with me.
Cap.
I'm just trying to see what.
Yeah, see, nah, I can agree with that. I can't back that up. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Even though Lil King advanced and he know what's going on, he's still a kid. And yeah, I can't agree with that. That's crazy. Like, hell no, I wouldn't even be able to talk about that around no kid.
What's the freakiest shit a bitch ever did to you?
Man, one time, right? On God, it's a bitch from Atlanta, cuz she
Lil
married
King,
now.
he's smart,
On God,
bro.
I had a bitch with eating that right?
Yeah.
Man, that bitch got off that started sucking my toe, cuz.
If you spit my mouth right now, you gonna have to leave this on me right though. Since you said when you got out, mess with some skinny girls.
Right.
So what would you say?
The only reason why I can't get skinny girls out my head no more, right? Cause one time, right, man, I was hitting a bitch from the front, right? And man, she just got the squirting everywhere. My head up.
I feel so bad for this kid because you can literally see it in his face. He's not trying to hear any of that. No child is trying to hear this freaky ass conversation, especially coming.
No, I ain't gonna lie. See, you don't know. Lil King advanced, you know what I'm saying? At the time, he done probably already heard that. You know what I'm saying? When you from the hood, you done already experienced it. You can't just say that. You might not be from the hood, so you ain't experienced, like, you didn't grow up quick as Lil King had to grow up and things of that nature. Not saying that it ain't wrong that they doing it, but you can't just say, nah, he don't want to hear that. Like,
From one of his own parents. This man's talking about how he be making girls squirt in front of his son. Bro, when I was young, the only thing I knew that squirted was my squirt gun in the closet. Why is this man talking about how he be making women squirt in front of his son? That's insane. If one of my parents were
that is
speaking
crazy,
freaky deaky right in front of me like this, the only option I'd have is to drive off of a cliff at 300 miles per hour in GTA, of course. And if you thought that it's disgusting hearing people talk about these sexual acts during these 20v1s, what about them actually doing these sexual acts? There's literally a 20v1 with the rapper JP, and mid 20v1, this man got that MW3 dome, if you catch my drift. Basically, he was just yapping it up with these girls,
For
and this girl was talking about
real?
how she's got that Gawk 3000, you know? It goes crazy.
So you ever had with no gag reflex or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've had several.
Oh, I can show you, but I can tell you.
And JP basically said that he needed proof of that Gawk, right? So they go to the back, and this man starts getting gawked off mid 20v1. Number one, this is disgusting, and I feel bad for this woman's parents, future kids, and anybody that associates with her. And number two, the fact that all these grown men are just standing around, eavesdropping, listening to another man get his meat slurped up. It's completely odd to me.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. it might have been scripted. It might have not been scripted, but you just never know. Like, that's another thing I started not to like about the 20 V's. Shit just started to get too fake. If you go to one of my 20 V's, the most views I ever got from a 20 V, it's probably like 1.7 M's. I ain't even hit the 2 M mark. A 20 V ain't even my highest viewed video. That's because I wasn't willing to script content or overly make clips for people to be interested in viewing the video. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Dudes
I
literally
ain't
look
really
like some
doing the
cheerleaders,
20
bro.
V's
You're outside.
for real, like. And then another thing is celebs, they start counting content creators' pocket. Y'all know the content creators, we taking over right now. So it's like, the rappers looking at us like, nigga, you gotta pay me. Y'all making too much bread. So it just started not to get watered down, but it started to play a big part in why 20 V's slowed down.
The door like, oh my gosh, JP, you're really getting your meat slurped off right now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And if you thought that 20v1 was bad, well, it gets even worse because there was also this other 20v1 where this girl literally spit into one of the other contestants' mouths to basically show how freaky she was.
Nah, you can do it. You can do it. What's your November?
Oh no. This happened? Mind you, I don't watch it at 20 V.
Nah, you can do it. You can do it. What's your November?
He like that.
Look at Shamar. Look at Shamar.
When I tell you that clip almost made me throw up. Oh my, I had to stop myself right there. Seeing that clip, it's disgusting. These 20v1s need to stop. Like, when are we gonna wrap these up? I feel like they've
Nah,
had
for real. That's what I was saying, though. I thought 20 V's was gonna end probably like years ago. Not years ago, probably like last year. But hey, they still bringing them out. They still spamming.
time, you know? 20v1s were cool at one point when the sidemen was doing them, when Jubilee was doing them. But do we really gotta continue to make these? You White Room warriors need to stop. This content is just bottom of the barrel. Can we think of something else? Oh wait.
But it's like, y'all, that's what y'all wanna watch. I guarantee, like, this reaction video right now won't. Like, I just started this channel up, but I got a couple of 20V vids on this channel. This reaction video won't do nowhere near the same amount of views as if I would upload a 20v1. That's what everybody wanna see. So niggas just paying attention to they analytics and what people wanna see. It's what the fans wanna see, bruh.
He did think of something else. Pop the balloon. If you're unfamiliar with Pop the Balloon, basically it's like the new 20v1s. And how it works is a bunch of contestants line up with a balloon in their hand, and each round a person comes out. And if a person with the balloon likes you, then they don't pop the balloon. But if they don't like you, then they pop the balloon and they explain why they popped it. Now I will say, I did like Pop the Balloon because there are a lot of funny moments in there, like when an ugly dude walks in and the whole room just sounds like the 4th of July.
All right, so like, ladies, how y'all feeling based off? Wait, the fuck?
Like, that is peak comedy. Or when that one dude who looked like a Ninja Turtle was just cooking all the women on there.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26.
Arlette, how did you get this nigga to be so calm and collected? Maybe he just won ahead of himself. He won his cocky. Cause when I worked with this nigga, I ain't like it at all. And I don't, hell nah. I never work with this nigga again.
Guys are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoos?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
That was pretty funny, you know? There's some pretty funny moments with those. But now I feel like the format is just becoming way too overused. Why does everything have to involve balloon popping? The other day, I seen a dude playing Pop the Balloon in Roblox, and that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is that dude playing
136K Roblox, Pop the Balloon.
pop the balloon in Roblox. And that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is that they got the actual white room in Roblox as well. Like, bro, this is getting out of hand, bruh. These white rooms need to be put to an end, dog. Whoever has a hold of these white rooms, they gotta start charging more. They gotta start charging.
Bro,
like,
I ain't gonna lie, you starting to sound like a hater. I ain't gonna lie. You losing me. I can agree with you on some of the shit, but nah, hell nah. You
rather than money. Because if I see one more video in a white room, I'm actually gonna flip. Especially these blind dates. I seen a dude doing blind dating based off baby pictures.
Quante Savage. He can't be talking about me though. I just did one.
Is that not weird, bro? Especially coming from these freaky ass channels? That's even weirder. There are so many creative things you can do on YouTube, and you're telling
one thing about me, I mix my content up. You ain't never finna go on my channel and see 20v, 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 20. Like I at least attempted to try to switch it up, and it didn't work, or y'all didn't like to watch it, or you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna never see me like hell nah. Even me right now, like I'm behind the screen now. You feel me? I'm trying to pivot again. I went from boxing videos to find your matches to 20Vs. This is like my 4th, 5th time trying to pivot.
blind dating based off baby pictures is the best you can think of. That is insane. What's crazy is this freakiness on Black YouTube is also transitioning over to Twitch. And if we know one thing about Twitch, they could not give a singular F about freakiness on their platform. Twitch would let a woman put jelly beans up her booty hole if it meant that they were getting 6 Prime subs by the end of that stream. Twitch could not care less. That being said, a little bit ago, Deshae Frost, a large Black content creator, also former actor, was getting that MW3 dome live on stream for content.
Oh my god. She tracing my shit.
Oh,
and what's crazy is, this isn't even this man's first time, because he's done it before.
Ruby Heat.
You who?
Ruby Heat. Like Miami Heat's Ruby Heat.
Ruby. That's your first name? Like all together Ruby Heat?
That's my stage name.
What's your real? I want to know your real name. I like really want to get to know
nah,
you.
What's
see,
your
there's
real name?
nah,
Bryson.
nah,
Caitlin.
Bryson.
nah.
Caitlin.
Okay, Bryson and Caitlin take. All right, so look, if you was to describe yourself as a Halloween candy, what would you be?
Oh.
She said, what is it with these dudes getting the dome mid-stream / mid-recording? Like, is the dome
It's
that necessary where you
crazy,
need
not
to
gonna
get it
lie.
mid-recording session?
See,
or
now there's overboard. We just doing white room videos. We just bringing content that everybody like to watch, bro.
like, how necessary is the dome? That's all I want to know. That sounds crazy. Wait, that sounds
And I
insane.
guarantee
Now, am I
watched
surprised
it.
that
watched
Deshae Frost is getting dome mid-stream? Not at all, because this is the same man that made a video about his little sister getting a BBL. And also the same guy who made a video basically acting like he walked in on his mom creating freaky content. And I say acting because the video is obviously fake.
Bro, it smell hella good though. What? Bro, what? What the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on?
I told everybody to be upstairs, bro. We're recording. We're doing something, bro.
Nah,
you told me to
that's
come on.
crazy.
You told me
I
to
can't
come
hear.
over.
Nah, I don't give a damn if it is scripted. I can't see my mama. Hell nah. I can't see my mama. Yeah, nah.
You told me to
That's
come
crazy.
over here. You told me to come over here and get some food.
And if you thought that the freakiness from Deshae Diddy stops right there, well, we're just getting started because this freakiness continues. You got this man falling on a woman's butt on stream.
Hey, fuck, bro. Mom, you gotta clean this shit up over here like this, for real.
See,
You
now,
got this
yeah,
man
that's corny.
biting on a woman's butt.
Why are you taking so long? Oh wait, don't bite me hard.
Nah. They gonna clip this, but fuck, I don't give a fuck. That bitch tastes good.
You got this man recording a half-naked woman running across the street. And then you also got this man forcefully humping a woman on cenat's stream.
Fumble. What the?
It's that fucking easy. It's that easy.
Why is this man so freaky? Deshae Frost, you need to be neutered, bro. This man reminds me of one of those dogs that just hump everything. Why is this man so horny, bro? This man is the freakiest frog in the pond. If a bag of flour had a BBL, I'm convinced that Deshae Frost is crushing that in a heartbeat. No questions asked. All that being said, I find it insane how us as a black community have stooped to a new low in content creation where we're putting 10-year-olds on dating shows, getting dome on stream, and scamming our audiences with a fake cash app in every single video. Like, this is just odd behavior and it's gotta stop. What is the point of having little RT on a dating show? Who is this content even for, and why does it have 43,000 likes? And also the sexualization of all this content. Why does it always have to be freaky, or why does it always have to have these like weird twists? Like I said, there's many phenomenal black content creators out there, but the ones that aren't phenomenal literally are just terrible. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, I just feel like it's different types of content creators. You can't just pinpoint one community and try to, you feel me, tear it down. Most of the content us black content creators doing, it come from the white community. If we just gonna be honest. I ain't gonna call them out, but if you look at the history, it come from white people. The white community. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it like that, because I rock with everybody, but this just, it is what it is. As far as the kid 20 verses, I don't see a problem with it as long as they ain't touching, flirting, and doing all that extra. They just really like getting to know each other as friends, whatever you want to call it. It can be weird if you make it to be weird, but it just depends on what type of mindset you got, what angle you looking at it from. As far as the 750, when I first started doing it, I ain't really know too much about it. It was just a sponsor that we was doing. You feel me? Everybody got sponsors, everybody got deals, everybody got collabs. So you really just can't pinpoint it. From my understanding, they ain't even doing it no more. You feel me? So yeah, you can't just knock down the whole black community because we making content that everybody wanna see. You feel me? If somebody blowing right now, if somebody trending, it's only right to put them on the 20V. The 20Vs is the new interviews, I feel. And y'all don't say nothing about the interviewers. They bring on a hot name. So why try to tear us down because we bringing on a hot name? They gon', of course, and they gonna watch it. I don't know. Leave comments down below what y'all feel. How y'all feel about this? Is black YouTube declining? Is it boring? Have it got worse? Me personally, I'm behind this, man. I'm behind here now. So it is what it is. I might pop out and do a 20v1 every once in a while, but I ain't trying to really make that my main content no more for real. I don't know.